Hi, Skip Shanker here. And hey, has this ever happened to you? You find a house, it's in the right neighborhood, it looks nice, and you get in there and you start walking through it, and man, the kitchen is like 50 years old. And maybe the windows are single pane windows, original windows with the house, and there's air blowing through them. And you just turn around and walk away, even though it's in the right neighborhood, the right school district. Well, I'm going to share with you a tool that we've created that's going to help you find the right house and turn it into your dream house. And so I was actually, let me share my screen. I was actually looking for a property and this one popped up. And so what you want to do is search for fixer-uppers. Those are going to be the best deals out there. Ones there's not a lot of competition, and you're basically competing against cash buying investors. So I searched for homes in Richmond, California. I found this house here. It's a nice looking house. I mean, the outside looks great. It's beautiful curb appeal. It's on a corner. It's it's secure. It's already got gates on it, and it's a beautiful design. I mean, the landscaping is gorgeous. And, you see these windows, these are the original windows. They do have character, but they're not really energy efficient. House could probably use a new paint job. You may or may not be interested in that kind of paint. And as we go through and see this house, looks like it's got nice wood flooring, but here's the kitchen. I mean, how can you really thrive and be a good chef in a kitchen that looks like that? And so I'll tell you what, we have a great solution for that. So you go back, you take this property address. We're gonna highlight the property address, copy, and we're going to go over here to ready for remodel. It's ready, the number 4 remodel. There's a section called found a fixer. So you found a fixer and you're interested in seeing what AI can do to modernize that kitchen and maybe put some new windows on. So we're going to hit paste, and now we're going to import this property. And while it's importing, I will tell you what it's doing is pulling in all the pertinent data specific to that house, the number of bedrooms, the number of bathrooms, the square footage, um, and you'll see right now the AI is converting it into a potentially a modern look. I actually prefer the original look better, but um, we can use AI to reimagine that kitchen. So let's go into this kitchen and tell AI that it's an interior and that it's a kitchen. And let's say we want to do a Mediterranean motif. And so we're going to let AI design a new kitchen. And that usually takes 20 to 30 seconds. And so there you see we got a little slider. That's what it looks like now. And that's what it could look like with a Mediterranean themed kitchen. And it looks like they got new windows in there as well. And so not only can you choose Mediterranean, let's choose some other design. So we've got let me go back. We can do a contemporary. Let's see what a contemporary kitchen is going to look like, just for the fun of it. While it does that, let's talk about the estimating software, which is the next step. So our tool here is free for anybody to use. Put any property address in. You can redesign the photos. If you're in the neighborhood and you want to take your own photos, we could do that and upload them right into our system. And then the second step is the estimating. So let's see what a contemporary look looks like. Yep, it's interesting. Again, you've got AI working on that. You can actually put prompts in to recommend certain different color cabinets or flooring. But let's jump to the next step. So the next step is estimate your upgrades. And we have really accurate estimating software that's specific to that zip code, material costs, labor costs, and we have three different qualities. We have good, better, and best. And you can just go to hit the quality button and it has a description of what good, better, and best is. And then depending on your scope of work is a description of what this price includes as far as cabinets, countertops, appliances, and things like that. So I think the exterior paint is okay. Let's say we're going to put windows in and we'll just pick the mid range. So again, we've got three different ranges. You've got good, which is 10 grand, better, which was 15 grand, and best, which is 21 grand. But let's just pick better. You can get vinyl dual pane windows. Let's do a kitchen remodel. And again, we can choose better. And again, finishing materials is going to be the most costly. So you can do good for 17,000, better for 25,000, or best for like 37,000. But we'll choose better. But for this house, the house is really not in bad shape. And so for a new kitchen and new windows, we've got $41,000 plus soft costs. And here's a description of the soft costs. 10% of those soft costs are what we call contingency reserves, which is extra money in your loan in case you run across a problem once you close your transaction and do the work. So how these renovation loans work is you get one loan that includes money to buy the house and fix it up. You can get in with as little as 3% down, 3.5% down. And then you can do a conventional loan or an FHA loan with 3% down, 3.5% down. So anyway, here we are. We at $47,000. So the next part is build your payment. So you've got the list price, which is $498, your remodeling estimate, which is 47,000, total cost of 545. So let's say you want to do an FHA loan. You can get in with 3.5% down. 3.5% down is just is under 20 grand, and your loan amount is 527. And depending on your credit score and your LTV, you have a button here to explore financing. You can make an appointment and speak to an expert. But the range is going to be anywhere from between 6.5 and 7.5, really depending on your down payment, your credit score. Um, and it tells you what your payment's going to be, including those monies to put in a brand new kitchen, all new appliances, new countertops and cabinets, and new windows in the house. So the next step really is you can generate your property report, and then when you generate your property report, you can share it with your partner or your spouse, and you just answer these little questions. It puts in the designs that you've already created. It puts in the estimate that you created. We'll just say 50 grand. Let's say you're ready to get started right away and you're not pre-approved and you would like a tour and you'd like to schedule a meeting to talk about your financing options. And so it generates a report. And then once you generate your report, you can click this little button on the right here, which is copy. So you copy the link. You can also post it on Facebook or X, Twitter, LinkedIn, or just go ahead and email it. And so now you've got your report. And what's cool is you've got the report details here, which is the scope of work. So we have a detailed scope of work for the kitchen remodel and again, it's got the kitchen cabinets, the upper cabinets, the lower cabinets, gas supply valve, dishwasher, countertops. It's got a granite slab, backsplash. It details everything out so you know exactly what the material and labor cost is for this remodel. And then you can actually download that report and hand that to a contractor and get a contractor to do that work for that price. So anyway, homes nowadays, like I think it's almost 70% of all homes that are coming on the market are going to be 35 years old or older. And so any house that's 35 years old or older is going to need some work, most likely. And so find that house, get the money built into your loan so it's amortized over 30 years and it's tax deductible. So you're not stuck trying to fix the house after you move in, charging up credit cards, paying high interest on the credit cards that is not tax deductible. So anyway, I wanted to share this with you. Readyforremodel.com. That's ready, the number four remodel.com. I'm Skip Shanker, and I am here in the control room and happy to help you in any way we can. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.